I'm going to tell you a quick story about this photo of me, but first let me explain what's happening in this video. I'm going to be answering the question, how much weight can I lose in a month? While I'm answering this question, I'm going to be doing some basic stretches that you're probably familiar with. You're welcome to stretch along with me, or you can just relax and watch the video. So going back to the photo I showed at the beginning, that is my official before and after. That's me losing weight type of photo. But what you may not know is that the photo on the left, my before, is not actually my before. I was actually bigger than that. I was so big that I remember one time I had a few people come over to my place, my house, and they really wanted us to take a photo together. And you know how you have some friends that just love to take photos? And I wasn't dressed properly to take a photo, so I was like, let me change. So I went to change and went into my closet and nothing fit. Nothing fit. No jeans, no tops, nothing. I had been living in loungewear and pajamas and comfy clothes for so long that I don't even know if I can say I didn't realize. All I know is my clothes didn't fit and I cried. I was in my closet bawling my eyes out because I couldn't fit into any of my clothes. That was that was more accurate as my starting point. The photo that you see on the left in my before and after photo, that is just when I was able to take a picture of myself. As in, before that time, I didn't have the courage to look at myself in a photo. As in, I couldn't. You can even see, if you look at that photo, you can see I'm making a funny face. I just couldn't look at myself. I genuinely was like, what is happening? Like, I couldn't look at myself. That's all I can say. And for those of you that have, either been on a weight loss journey before, or if you've ever been in a place where you didn't feel like you looked the way you knew you could look, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain that to you. You know exactly how I felt. So I don't laugh, but like I look at that before and after and I'm like, that's not really my before. I was bigger than that. There was more than that. That before was just the starting point of when I had the courage to look at myself. By the way, if you're stretching along with me, don't force it if your hands can't touch the floor. You want to feel a nice stretch in the back of your thigh when you're doing this. You don't want to stress your body. So I was being a little fancy. You're just trying to throw back, hands down. You know what I mean? You know how we do. So inappropriate. Anyway, so back to actually answering the question of how much weight can you lose in a month? I'm going to share just my own personal experience. My very first weight loss journey was I just wanted to lose 30 pounds. I was trying to lose 30 pounds. And at the time, I wasn't yet a personal trainer. I'm a personal trainer now. I wasn't yet a nutritionist. I am a nutritionist now. A lot of things have changed for me as far as my qualifications, my education, and stuff like that. And the funny thing is, the answer has not changed. For me, when I was trying to lose those 30 pounds, I had the understanding that a healthy weight rate of weight loss was 1 pound a week. That was the standard advice. And to me at the time, I just thought, okay, I'm trying to lose 30 pounds. If they're saying I can lose a pound a week, let's say I'm losing a pound, maybe slightly more, but generally a pound a week, that means I need 30 weeks. Let's say there are 4.5 weeks a month. That means I'm looking at about 6.5 months to lose this 30 pounds. And I just had it in my head that that is just what I had to do. I just had to have it in my brain that for the next 6 months, I was going to be working out every day. I was going to be eating as best as I could. I wasn't going to do any crazy diets. I wasn't going to do any peanut soup diet. I don't even know if that's a thing. It was just 6 months from now, I need to be able to see something. That was just it. That was just it. And that's what I did. That's what I did. I worked for 6 months to lose that 30 pounds. I worked so hard. And I remember I wanted to do the thing we all do of wanting to go to make it as hard as possible. And what I mean by that is I thought I should go to the gym. I thought I should go to the gym to prove that I was serious. I thought I should go to the gym to really maximize. If you're following along with the stretches, if this stretch is hurting, don't do it. But this should be really stretching the front of your thigh, but it shouldn't be causing any pain. So if you're feeling pain, just sit this one out. Don't do it. Stretching should not cause pain. It should feel good. That's how stretching should feel. So back to what I was saying, I thought I had to go to the gym and all this stuff, but I had to sit down and do the math. This is one of the things that going on a weight loss journey really did for me. It taught me how to do math because I sat down and I calculated, okay, it's going to take me about 25 minutes to get to the gym. And it's going to take me about 25 minutes to get back to my house. And I'm the kind of person where I can't just get up and go. I am definitely the type that I will spin around in circles. I would leave my key and go back for it. For whatever reason, I am not the kind of person that can just get up and go and leave my house. I just roam around. I walk around. I look for things. I make sure lights are off. I make sure I didn't forget the stove. I'm hesitant to say it's a waste of time because clearly it's doing something for me. That's why I keep doing it. But I can't just leave my house. No, it's a whole process. So let's add in my wasting of time. So let's add another 15 minutes just to waste time. So you mean an hour just to transport myself to the gym and back is an hour. And I was like, the math was not mathing. There was no way I was going to be able to commit to that. I just had to be realistic with myself. And I thought to myself, if I spend just an hour trying to organize how I'm going to get to the gym and get back, then how much time am I going to spend in the gym? Because again, in my brain, if I was going to spend an hour on commuting to and from the gym, I'm going to feel like I need to be in the gym for 2 hours to make it worth my while. I can't go there and do a 30-minute workout, So what is that, like 3 hours of my day? Hold on. Don't get carried away. I am not doing a 2-hour workout. Even if it took me 5 months to get to the gym, I'm not going to do a 2-hour workout. Forget it. But if I spend an hour commuting to and from the gym, I would expect myself to do at least an hour workout. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of time. Like, it's not that I don't have the time, but I have other priorities that are more important to me than going to the gym. So for me, I had to do the math. So I did the math on, 1 pound a week, 30 pounds, that's 6 months. So for anyone listening and watching that wants to lose 60 pounds, just multiply by 2. That's a year. It seems like a long time. And I'm not even going to preach because I can feel myself about to start getting preachy and talking about how it's 1 year. That 1 year is going to pass anyway. And how long have you been trying to lose that weight? Probably more than 1 year. But that's not my business. That's not what you came here for. And that's not what I'm trying to do in this video. I'm just trying to share my experience and answer the question, how much weight can you lose in a month? Honestly, it varies from person to person, but my personal experience was 1 pound a week was realistic. 1 pound a week was sustainable. 1 pound a week was doable. 1 pound a week seemed hard, but it got done. It got done and it removed pressure. It was the right amount of pressure. It was enough pressure that I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. But it wasn't so much pressure that it pushed me to do crazy things. It wasn't the kind of thing that would push me to start doing a pepper soup diet type of thing. It was like, okay, by the way, if this stretching finishes and I'm not done talking, I'm going to keep talking. And so we might have to repeat the stretching routine. I don't know how we're going to do it because I think I only stretch for 10 minutes. If you're following along, what I'm doing here is the front of my thighs are touching the floor and I'm just raising my chest. If the front of your thighs cannot touch the floor when you're raising your chest, go through your own range of motion. You don't have to fully extend your arms. It's fine. This is a really good stretch to strengthen the back. But all I'm saying to wrap this all up is, for me, having a goal that wasn't too much pressure, just the right amount, was good for me. 1 pound a week was good for me. I was horrified when I saw it was going to take 6 months. I'm not really somebody that I can say, why am I using so many words to say that I'm impatient? I can be very impatient. So seeing that it would take me 6 months was hard to see, but this was years ago. This was so many years ago. And after that, I've gained a little bit of weight and I lost it again. And, you know, it's normal for our weight to fluctuate. I think it's very healthy. One thing I don't think I did during that 30-pound weight loss journey, though, is I don't think I was weighing myself very frequently, which I know some people do. I don't think I was weighing myself frequently. I genuinely don't remember how frequently I was weighing myself, but I don't think I was weighing myself. I definitely wasn't weighing myself every day at that time, which, some people claim that that's key. I think that's genuinely a very personal decision that you would have to make for yourself if you're on that journey. I don't want to keep repeating myself, and I'm not sure I have anything else to say other than to just say that my impatience at the time was unwarranted. There was no reason for me to really be so sad that it was going to take me 6 months to lose those 30 pounds, because at the end of the day, it's been so long now that it just feels like nothing. And not that I want to go through another 30-pound weight loss process, but it can be done. And 1 pound a week is a healthy, safe, reliable standard to aim for. Now, there are some people, actually, let me not start something else. I'm just going to stop this video right here. Thanks for watching.